Monday, 7th August 2023. We're looking for pound longs because we've had a break of the Asian range high occurring at the close of the 1025 candle on the 5 minute. So from 10:30 we're looking to long the pound. Okay, euro pound first. So what we have in our favor, generally the trend is going down. So we had London opening hour, price has been going down since then. This is where you come to the chart after seeing the signal. It's 10:30. So what do we have? This range on the M5, a deep discount or premium in this case, with the addition of a small liquidity take. That's an excellent at least 2-to-1 in there. Pound CAD, so the overall trend is with us. The signal comes here at the close of this candle, so it looks like price is going away. So the trade is good. The only question is, how exactly do you enter on this one? Because you don't want to chase price, so you always want price to come back to you. So I guess the simplest one would just be to put your trade here at this order block, and it comes in, takes you, it comes back once more, so you do experience a bit of drawdown, but then it goes off. The best trade, however, would be to wait for this range to form, for the pullback to occur, and you get a deep discount on this candle with the wick here, which is rejecting the POC of that London first hour, which also coincides with midnight open. So in many ways a textbook trade, but you had to wait a good hour for that setup to come. Okay, pound Swiss, so this would just be a standard Asian range break, same as this. Pound Aussie, pound yen, also the same, so around 10.25. So we haven't closed above the range, so you get the entry at 11 on this. So you'd be taking this GJ long based purely on the pound breaking its Asian range high. The yen at the same time hasn't. Okay, so you always want to cross-reference it with the other currency in the trade, not because you're expecting confluence on both sides. So the ideal scenario for a pound yen long would be pound breaking its Asian range high, with the yen breaking its Asian range low, and then the GJ going high at the same time. In this case, we don't get that. We get half of that. We've got the pound, but the yen is still consolidating. It hasn't moved yet. So you can't expect both of them to be perfectly aligned. And it's worth taking the trade as long as the basic setup is there on the individual pair when you have one of the aggregates supporting you. Pound dollar was actually probably the best trade because firstly you had this Asian range liquidity take, prices come up, we're now back in a deep discount, and we've taken out this minor liquidity, and you'll see the trade was excellent. So before taking this trade, you always want to look at what the other currency is doing. So the ideal scenario would be some form of dollar weakness being apparent, and at 10.25 price is up here, so that's what you're seeing. It doesn't look weak at all. Price is broken its Asian range high, come back to it, and now it's going for its second leg up, and it hasn't quite reached a super significant level. You could make, it's just stopped short of the most obvious levels, like yesterday's Asian range low. This is the middle of Friday's range, for example. So it's just stopped short of it. So it's not based purely on this. I wouldn't want to short the dollar. So again, similar to the yen setup, don't expect both of them to be giving you a perfect setup. If you wanted, what you could have done on this is from the 1025, which is here. Okay, it's just making its peak around there. You can wait for a break of structure which occurs, so that's your low, high, and that gets broken at 11 a.m. Okay, so in this case it did work out. If you wanted to be prudent, you could have at least got this on your side and you would have still got an excellent trade from 11. It's just a few pips higher, but it's still an excellent trade. However, there's no guarantee that the dollar would have turned around from there, and you could have missed out on a good trade if you were waiting for both of them to set up, both the dollar and the pound aggregate.